everyone, welcome back to Yoga Treehouse. I'm Brittany. Today we have a story about a sweet little boat. So roll out your mat or find a comfortable spot on the ground and let's get started. Okay, so if you have a pillow, that will come in handy today for our practice. So I have this nice long rectangular pillow. You can use a pillow from your bed or a couch cushion, really whatever you have that's cushiony and sort of long-ish like this. And then we're going to place the pillow at the foot of your mat, okay? And then you'll lay down on your back, plant your feet on top of the mat so that the knees are bent. The feet are firmly down on the mat. You're laying all the way down on your back. Take a moment, your hands can come, maybe one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, or maybe the hands are down by your sides. Just allow yourself to land. And so our story for today is about a boat, a little boat that lives on peaceful, calm waters. And the boat is preparing to make its way back to shore for the evening. And so even though the waters are very calm, the boat still has to balance on water. And so we'll use the pillow today to help us find some balance, a little bit of challenge with our balance, and we'll have some fun. So we'll start here by keeping the right foot planted down on the pillow. Bend your left knee and place your left ankle on top of your right knee. Okay, so you're in this figure 4 setup. So stay here flexing through the left foot, okay? So the left foot gets really active. Think of the left knee gently moving forward towards the front of your space. Yeah, so the left leg is really active and awake. Nice. And then you can either stay here or you'll pull the legs in towards your chest and interlace the hands around the front of the right knee, or they can go underneath the right knee. So whatever you can reach for there. Continue to flex through the left foot. Think of the left knee going forward. Nice. So you're getting some space here in the hips. Take a full breath into your belly. A full exhale. Nice. Okay, plant the right foot back down onto the pillow and then keep the legs exactly as they are. You're just going to let the whole package of your legs fall over to the right. Yeah, so the left foot plants down onto the ground. You're getting a little twist here. Maybe your eyes go to the left, and that might add a little bit to the twist. Good, we'll unwind, come back to center. So look back to the ceiling, lift your legs back up, and plant your left foot back down on the mat. Maybe take some wiggles out of that shape, maybe windshield wipering the knees before we get to the other side. Good. Okay, from here, keep your left foot planted, and then step your right ankle on top of the left knee. Just like the other side, flex through the right foot so the right foot is awake, right? It's like, wow, I'm working. The right knee is gently moving forward in space, so it won't move, but we're just thinking of energetically reaching it towards the front of the room. And then you'll either stay here or you can pull the legs into the chest if that feels okay, interlacing the hands around the front of the left leg, or they can interlace underneath the left knee. Good, gently pulling the legs in here, breathing into your belly. Okay, we'll set up for our twist. So plant the left foot down, let the legs move over now to the left side of your mat. Good, so that right foot plants down, the right knee points up to the sky. Nice, so you may start to feel some space in the right hip. Can you think of sending your breath there? Think of sending your inhale towards your hips. Come on up back to center, unwind the legs, and take those windshield wipers from side to side. This is one of my favorite things to do. Good. Okay. Now you're going to bring your pillow underneath your knees. So you can kind of scooch it there with your feet. The pillow comes underneath the knees. And we're going to roll up to a seat, keeping the pillow under the knees. So you'll either bring your hands down to help lift you up, or you can lift yourself up using your center, your core muscles there. Good. And then get yourself nice and situated with the pillow underneath the knees. We'll take a short forward fold over the pillow. So start by lengthening your upper body, get nice and tall. And then you'll exhale, crawl yourself down over your legs, forward folding. Such a nice place to take some big breaths into your whole back body. So much of your lungs actually live on your back, right? So can you think of filling up each lung like a balloon as you breathe here? Imagining like you're a little boat puttering along across the water, peacefully moving through the waves. Good, take one more full breath in. And exhale out. Good, from here, roll back up to a seat. And then we'll keep using our pillow. So we'll come into a tabletop. Now the pillow is going to be underneath our knees, okay? And notice right away once you get there, things are different here, right? Maybe I'll turn around so you can see me from the front. Yeah, just notice here, maybe this feels a little bit different than your usual tabletop, right? It does for me. From here, we'll take a puppy pose just to see what that feels like with the pillow under the knees with a little bit more height. So keep your knees and your legs where they are. Take your hands out in front of you, a big step forward. And then from here, lower your chest down towards the mat, right? So in that direction, it may or may not touch the mat. Maybe your eyes look forward towards the front of your room. Maybe the forehead comes down. Good, getting some space here into the shoulders, getting some nice height on the pillow. Take one more big breath here into your heart center. So the space around your chest, around your collarbones. Good, and then we'll make our way out of here. So come up onto your forearms, plant the palms down. We'll come into an upward facing dog. So you'll bring your hips down towards the mat. The knees will stay onto the pillow. Press into your palms, lift your chest up. Maybe you look up. Ooh, big back bend here. Take a full inhale, a full exhale. Good. Pull your hips back into a child's pose. So the knees stay wide, toes come to touch. Forehead melts down to the mat as your arms extend out long in front of you. Nice. From here, walk the hands over to the right. Maybe your left hand stacks on top of the right, getting more of a stretch in your left side. Breathe into your left side body as the hips go back. Good, come back to center, crawl the fingertips forward and take them out now to the left. Maybe the right hand stacks on top of the left, opening up all that space on your right side. Send your breath there. Good, crawl the fingertips back to center. Take another breath in here to really reach long. And inhale, come on back up into your tabletop. Okay, we'll start to get into our balance as our boat friend starts to make their way to the shore and things start to get a little bit more rocky. Okay, so we'll challenge our balance a bit here. So you can either stay up on your hands or you can come down to forearms if you feel like you want a bit more support here as we extend the right leg long behind us. Good, so you can either point or flex through the foot. Just choose what you like and then really commit to it, right? Really do it so that the leg is active and awake. And then you'll inhale to lift the leg just a bit here. Exhale to tap the right toes down to the mat. Good, inhale, lift the right leg up. And now exhale, tap the toes across your body so the toes come to the left. They may even come off the mat. Good, inhale, right toes up. And now exhale, bend the right knee, bring the right knee in towards your right elbow. Ooh, good. Lengthen the leg long. Tap the right toes down. We'll go through that one more time. I'm going to try it up on my hands this time. Inhale, reach the right toes up. Exhale, now reach them over to the left, crossing over. Good. Inhale, reach the toes up. Exhale, bend the knee towards right elbow. Maybe you hover here for a moment. Good, and then step your right foot outside of your right hand. Okay, so if you look down at your mat, you have hand, foot. Okay, if you were reading it like a book. From here, we'll continue to play with our balance. So you can either stay here with the hands down, the foot down, or maybe you start to lift up that back leg, right? That's your left leg, so the left knee bends. Maybe the left hand stays down, the right arm reaches up and over in the direction of that foot. Okay, so if you can reach the foot, you can grab onto the pinky toe side of the foot and then kick the foot into the hand. Open your chest up to the sky. Good, stay here for a breath. And an exhale. And then maybe from here you play around with pulling the foot in towards the heel, only if that feels okay in the knee, right? If there's any pain there, you'll let that go. Good, take one more breath in to play. And then exhale, let it go. Bring the right hand back down to the mat. Take a moment here, maybe circling out the hips. Nice. So our little boat continues to move and we are finding some balance, right? We're making our way here, finding a way to sustain our poses even when we're up on one foot and one knee. Good, okay, come back to tabletop, stepping the right foot back behind you. Take a moment here, maybe moving through some cats and cows, just letting all that go. Okay, and we'll do all that on the other side. So when you're ready, reach the left leg up behind you. Really extend through the leg. So you're either pointing or flexing the left foot. And then inhale, reach the left foot up any amount. Exhale, tap the left toes down. Good. Inhale, reach the leg up. Exhale, cross the toes over and out to the right. Maybe you look back at the toes as they tap. Good. Inhale to lift the leg. Exhale, bend the left knee. See if you can tap your left knee towards your left elbow. Good. Inhale, extend the leg. And exhale, tap the toes down. One more time. Inhale to lift the leg. Exhale, tap the left toes to the right. Inhale, reach the toes up. Exhale, bend the knee, left knee towards the left elbow, right? They may or may not touch. Nice. From here, plant the left foot down so it's outside of your left hand. And set yourself up here, maybe rolling through the hips, taking a moment. Okay. And then again, maybe you stay here with the hands down, or maybe the right hand stays down, the left arm reaches up and over, reaching for that back foot. And then start by kicking the foot into the hand, opening your chest up towards the sky, and that kick will really help you twist open. Nice. Maybe you stay here, you play around with pulling the heel in towards the hips if that feels okay. And then when you're ready, you'll let that go, bringing the hands back down, slowly making your way back to a tabletop. Nice. Last little balance thing here. Well, there might be two more things. So start by extending your left leg long behind you, just like we had it. And then from here, you'll either keep both hands down, or maybe you can get a little bit lighter on that right hand. Maybe the right arm reaches out in front of you. Yeah, like you want to shake hands with somebody in front of you. Pull your ribs in, drag your shoulders down away from the ears, getting long in the neck. Take a big breath in here to expand, get long. Good, and then drop it down. We'll switch to the other side. So now your right leg comes back behind you. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you can start to reach the left arm up in front of you. Yeah, so we're definitely balancing here, and I really do feel like a little boat on water here, just chugging along, making my way to the shore. We're so close. Good. Drop the hand in the foot. Come back to a child's pose. Send your hips to your heels. Take a big breath into your back body. and sigh it out. Good, come up to sit on the shins. And then last thing here, last really active pose. So we're gonna take a boat pose now, sitting down on the pillow. So you'll sit your seat onto your pillow. I already feel like this is gonna be a little bit wobbly. Okay, so you'll bend the knees, keep your feet down. Let's start there. Hold your hands underneath your legs, so underneath the knees, and start to lean your upper body back. Okay, from here, extend your arms out long in front of you. Now here we go with the balance. So you'll either stay here or you can play around with lifting your feet up off the floor. And maybe you just lift one foot to start, maybe alternating between the feet, or both feet can come up with the shins parallel, the knees bent. Maybe you play around with extending the legs. My legs are shaking like crazy here. Good, take one more full breath in wherever you are. Exhale, let it go. Come onto a seat. Good. And then take a moment here sitting down on your pillow. Finally, our boat has made it to shore. And evening has come, the sun has set. And it's time for our boat to go to sleep. So all the lights go off, our boat powers down, the stars are out, and the boat settles in for the evening until tomorrow, right? Until another day of balancing and finding their way in the waves. Let's end here with a big breath in together. Let this be your deepest breath of the day. So start by exhaling everything out to get nice and empty. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh it out. If your eyes were closed, you can flutter them open. I hope you had fun here in our little boat practice today. Make sure to subscribe so we can do more adventures like this together. And I'll see you next time at Yoga Treehouse.